everything. Good.
Good morning, everybody. It's Saturday morning, June 13, 2020, and I'm actually headed to the veterinarian's office right now. I want to take Sophie in. She needs her nails trimmed, she needs her glands expressed, and she had like a sore or something going on over the weekend, or from the weekend. Looks like it's almost completely better now. And also probably get at least a shot or two. So I'm thinking about doing, I don't know, like her rabies, her yearly rabies or whatever that's required, and then kind of go from there. So this is my first visit with this COVID bullshit. I think they won't even let me go into the place. So I think like have to, like, yeah, I think they come out and grab her or something, I guess. I don't know. So we'll see how this goes. It's gonna be expensive. And tomorrow I have an eyeglass appointment, and that's gonna be expensive. So I don't know what the fuck's going on. I might be cashing out my $2,000 in earnings or profits just to pay off all my bills, cause like, goddamn. They add up quick. Let me just put that out there. So, I just, I had one of my friends, I think it was maybe it was Friday, maybe or Thursday or Friday, but she posted and said that her kid, I guess her kid's like 12, and is interested in getting into stocks, or trading stocks or whatever. So I made a comment and I said, you know, look into this, look into that, blah, blah, blah. And she reached out to me last night at like nearly midnight. And she just said, hey, would you mind like just talking to my kid about it? And I'm like, no, not at all. I'm like, I was actually thinking about that myself yesterday. You know, I was like, you know, it'd be just better to just do like a Zoom meeting or something along those lines. And, you know, get it figured out or whatever with him or whatever. So instead of, you know, trying to message back and forth or just, hey, look into this or whatever, I can at least show him a couple things. And then we can kind of go from there, I suppose. So I just need to figure that out. So this morning I Googled a couple things this morning because it's been a long time since I got into the stock stuff, and which means it's been a long time since I studied the stock stuff. And I do very, very basic, very minimal interacting with the stock stuff. So I found it interesting, but I was Googling, and they said there's a thing. It's called PDT. It stands for Pattern Day Trader. And if you make more than 4 round trips in a 5-day rolling 5-day consecutive period, you are classified as a pattern day trader, and your account gets fucked unless you meet the requirements. The requirements to be an actual day trader is $25,000 in your account. Why that is, I have no fucking clue. But they said what triggers this alert or this restriction potentially is round trips in a day. So if you buy a stock and then dump it within the same day, you can only have 4 of those in a consecutive 5-day window, and it moves. If you hold that position to the next day, it's not it doesn't classify as a round trip. So I thought that was interesting. I know, like, that's what's really interesting about the stock market is there's all these little gotchas and all these little things, and it's annoying as fuck because, like, Friday, you know, I sold a bunch of positions, and I wanted to buy something else, but I was completely extended, where all of my account money was in positions. So when I sold, let's say 60% of my positions on Friday, it takes 2 days. It's like T+2 for that money to clear and to become available. And because of that, I couldn't buy anything more. Whatever. It said I had 0 trading cash available. And I knew about this, but it's just like I said, a gotcha. It's just one of those things that really sucks. But like, I use TD Ameritrade, so I was just double checking, but TD Ameritrade has 0 trade commissions, or whatever it's called. It used to be $5 a trade. So if you're trying to make a $10 profit or whatever, or let's say a $6 profit, $5 of it would have gone to the trade in the past. So it makes it a lot easier for newcomers and small fry people to do this trading stuff on their own, because they don't need as much money to overcome, or they don't need to make as big a trades, let's put it that way, to overcome that $5 limit, or whatever you want to call it. So that's fucking cool. TD Ameritrade still has and offers a learning platform. It's called, man, there's a lot of people out running, walking. Their learning platform is called Thinkorswim. And I think you can use Thinkorswim to do actual trading, or you can, of course, do it for practice, paper trading, they call it. So I gotta look into that. I'm probably gonna do a video chat with him tomorrow night or something like that. I told her that was my next availability, and I can kind of just talk through some basic stuff with him. I don't have a lot of like I said, I'm not super in depth. I'm not into this by trade or by, you know, my day job. Nothing like that. I do know of and about margin accounts. Margin accounts allow you to borrow money. I can't remember how that works. I think you might be able to borrow as much as you have in. So if you have 10 grand in, you can borrow 10 grand. Margin account would have worked probably better for me yesterday. Then I could have borrowed, you know, whatever that money was that I was waiting for it to clear. I might end up starting to look into that more soon here, because I'm starting to run into, as I'm trying to get more aggressive, I'm running into these T+2 time limits, and when you trade with only cash, it sucks. But margin opens up a whole nother risk to the market, because you're trading with borrowed money. If the shit goes sideways or down, you're kind of fucked. So I'm going to mention it to the kid, but I'm not going to tell him not to do it, of course. And I don't remember how or what the requirement was, because I think you had to get like your account like approved for this margin shit somehow. And anyway, there's a lot to the stock market. If you just want to dabble, it's not bad. You know, I could tell him, hey, get it like $100 in there, whatever he needs. And you know, if he can make like, you know, 3% per trade or something along those lines, that's pretty good money. You know, I mean, especially if it's per trade, not necessarily per day, but per day that he's trading, right? So that's kind of what I'm gonna do with it. And I don't know, maybe I'll even give him $100 or something, and tell him, you know, hey, this is from me. This is me investing in you, or whatever it is. And yeah, I mean, it is what it is. And these kids need to learn this stuff young. And if there's a kid that wants to learn about this, and the bridge gap is lack of experience on the parents' part or whatever, then fuck. All right, so I had to put the camera down quick because there was a cop that was coming up behind me. So Sophie's in at the vet. Like I said, it's my first time doing this, and I just feel weird. Like, they just took her and she's hobbling in there, and You gotta call and talk to the phone through the phone about the different things. So they checked her. I was telling her that I was telling the doctor that she leaks in the evenings, and so he ran a urine test to double check that she doesn't have a UTI, and he said that she does not. So we're gonna change the change one of the pills, I guess, to a half or whatever. So I need to figure that out. I don't know. Some of those pills are small, so I don't know what. I guess I got to see what we're dealing with here. But yeah. So I $160 or something. So I mean, it's not terrible, but I'm just having them do the rabies, the yearly rabies, and then they're doing just a couple other small things like the nails, the glands. Like I said, the urine test. But so I'm just hanging out here. I told them to do like a pre-shot or whatever, where like, because sometimes she has reactions to shots. So they gave her like a prednisone, Benadryl type concoction first, and then they do the shot, and then they monitor her for like 15 minutes. So it'll probably be just over an hour. So not too bad. It's about normal. So.